Bundesliga Union Berlin vs Heidenheim prediction, team news, lineups preview. A much-improved Union Berlin side welcome Heidenheim to the German capital in the Bundesliga on Saturday. An excellent set of results since Nenad Jellicoe took charge has quickly ended Union's fears of facing relegation after a woeful start to the season under Urs Fischer. Match preview. That fine form continued last weekend as Union beat Hoffenheim by 1-0. Brenden Aaronson scoring the only goal of the game after both played the second half with 10 men. Since Jellicoe took charge in the capital, only 4 teams in the division have won more points than Union's tally of 17, moving them 8 points clear of the relegation zone. Such a healthy distance clear of the drop seemed a pipe dream just a few months ago, as Union had spent much of the campaign bottom of the league. A pragmatic approach has paid off for Jellicoe, as only 3 teams in the Bundesliga have scored fewer goals since his appointment, but that has not prevented them from picking up results. Only runaway league leaders Bayer Leverkusen have conceded fewer across the last 10 games, as all of their wins so far in 2024 have been by a 1-0 scoreline. Heidenheim were one of the many sides who beat Union during their barren run of results earlier in the campaign, and they have continued to improve. Frank Schmidt's side saw their 8-game unbeaten run come to an end last weekend though, as they were beaten 2-1 by leaders Leverkusen in a performance that will have still delighted the manager. After sitting 14th and well in the mix of relegation as recently as December, 15 points across their last 9 games have moved Heidenheim a comfortable distance away from the drop in their debut Bundesliga season. Instead, sights may well be set on chasing a European spot, but that will heavily depend on whether the DFB Pokal winner will allow 7th place to qualify. Heidenheim sits 6 points adrift of Eintracht Frankfurt in 6th. But they are just 2 points shy of 7th, with a large number of clubs, many of who have been inconsistent, battling for that final potential place. Team news. Kevin Volland's late first-half dismissal at Hoffenheim means the Union striker will be suspended for this clash, with last week's match winner Brenden Aaronson in contention to come in. Jellicoe has revealed Chris Bedia is struggling to adapt to German football, so there could be a tactical switch to accommodate for Volland's absence, with Jorg Vertessen another player who could come in. Diogo Leite is also suspended after being booked last weekend, and Jellicoe was tight-lipped about whether he will go to a back 4 or bring either Robin Notch or Paul Jekyll into play as part of a back 3. Heidenheim will be able to call upon Dennis Tomala once again after recovering from illness, but a lack of match fitness and time on the training ground may see him settle for a place on the bench. Apart from long-term injury absentees Thomas Keller and Ilidon Kenaj, manager Schmidt has a full set of players to choose from for this trip to Berlin, and they could remain unchanged. Union Berlin possible starting lineup: Ronau, Juranovic, Voigt, Doki, Gozens, Aaronson, Tissart, Kadira, Leiduni, Vertessen, Hollerbach. Heidenheim possible starting lineup: Muller, Traore, Menka, Gimber, Forenbach, Schopner, Maloney, Beck, Dinksy, Kleindienst, Best. We say, Union Berlin 1-1 Heidenheim. Heidenheim have a superb record against Union, with most of their meetings coming in the second tier at the end of the 2010s, winning 6 of the previous 9, losing only once. Union are back in form though and have proved tough to beat since Jellicoe took over. And this could be a very cagey affair between 2 sides who may be satisfied with a point. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.